Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, guys. I hope you guys are able to hear me. Let me know in the chat if you guys are able to hear me, if everything's working all right. So, I wanted to come up here today because last live was very hard, technologically speaking. Just wanted to talk to you all and do a little segment of Ask Lana if you have any questions to support you during this time, because I know that it has been pretty tough. The energies have been changing so fast, and I think sometimes we just need a little bit more support. We need a little bit of advice, or if you're going through anything right now, you're very welcome to ask your questions in the chat, and I will try to address them as we go. So wonderful to see you guys here. Hi, Salma. Hi, Melcy. Welcome. Welcome all. Hi, Light Embrace. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you to all who have been going to my Instagram account. It has been very nice to see you there as well. It was kind of a surprise for me too, to just, open this new way of communication. But I'm very happy that we managed to do that, and that you guys have been showing up there too. It has been very nice. Hi, Teresa. Hi, TP. Welcome. Okay, so we're just going to give a little bit more time to see if the other ones join. And meanwhile, why don't we just start grounding, taking a deep breath in. You can close your eyes if you want. Make sure you have some water near, because we're going to be doing a healing. Before I came up here, I was meditating and I was asking what the message was for today, and the message was healing. I was like, okay. So we're going to do healing, and then we will dive into the teaching. Okay, so let's just start breathing in. Do some techniques to assist you to ground. And I'm feeling to also clear. There's like this excess charge, excess electricity through everyone that is connecting, or that will be connecting. Oya mashe eya ta'a muhuko tawa ya she muhuya dewan hai baon ho mahai tane. And we're going to start to see this beautiful golden light coming in through the crown. Breathing in deeply. And we can see how it moves down through our bodies. And as it comes to the heart, it starts to meld with this beautiful blue energy. And we can see all above us, this beautiful golden light. And from the heart to all below us, we can see this beautiful blue light. And we're going through the horizontal fields. So we're doing this collectively. Wherever you are grounding in, you can focus on the city, the place that you are in. This is your station. This is the light station that you are holding. And you can see this station, this place, this city, this country, filled with golden light and with blue light. It's a very, very deep blue, very beautiful tone. And now we start to merge both of these tones. We can see two beautiful spirals through the feminine and the masculine. And they're going into the brain, around the eyes and the temples. And we're going to ask for a balance and recalibration of your energetic field in its proper proportion. And bring it to that 0 point, that point of silence, that point which is a gateway to infinity, to your infinite expression of being. And we're starting to come to this beautiful gate, and I can see you all as your angelic selves in the higher dimensions. We're going up in frequency. Every time we breathe, we're going up. So breathing deeply. Hum ashua tawa reate omawa shi anhawa te kai kuma te nashawa le mawane towa nashe dawanai. Opening the codes through your heart, through the ancient one, through the soul within you. And you're starting to open up this beautiful ladder from your heart all the way up into the higher realms, into your angelic self. And we start to see this gateway, this door. For some of you, it looks like a door, like a passage. And it holds the frequency of this purity, this very pure light, this magical world. It holds the frequency of the fairies, of the woods, the animals in the higher dimensions. And you're invited to go in, to step in through that door, and to come into the sanctuary of your heart, your divine room, your divine garden. However you envision this room that is only yours. And we can feel this energy of coolness, of peace. There are many waterfalls. But we're going to ask that it is all set in the proper proportion into that point of stillness, into that point of openness where we can receive, where we can be filled with awareness, with love, with divine love and divine consciousness, with guidance, with compassion, with understanding of who we are and of what we are to do in this moment in particular. Bringing all of your presence and your awareness into your forehead chakra and into your third eye. They're pouring this beautiful emerald light and this, it's like a baby blue light into the Ajna chakra and going down, 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 all the way into your root, all the way into Mother Earth. And we're going to start to activate. I'm seeing to activate the divine masculine field. And we're going to bring in healing frequencies and healing codes. And they look like drops, as if this was energetic information inside of many, many drops. Crystalline structures. And we're bringing in the medicine through the eyes of the divine masculine. And it starts to do a swirling effect all around the field of the masculine. And I see a lot of divine warriors standing at the shore, standing very close to the ocean, and some are even, I see them like riding horses on the ocean, on the water. We can just allow all of these drops to start to go where they need to go, to allow these chains, these old molds, these old structures to fall, to allow the progressions to take place, the transformation, the healing to occur naturally, effortlessly, courageously. As we breathe in, we start to see all of the energy of the divine masculine being healed, being cleansed, and being nurtured. It's taking away the pain of eons. It's taking away the birthing pain. And a lot coming through the throat. And we're going to bring in, and also a very beautiful silver tone. And it starts to come in as strings of light, this beautiful geometry that starts to connect all of the divine masculine, all of the essence of divine masculine. And it helps this energy of the divine masculine to be woven into the ground, into Mother Earth, into this plane of existence. And they're working through the spinal column. You may feel a little bit of pressure, a little bit of release through the spine, especially the higher vertebrae. Yemo kuma hao rodorana huria bari kaneana hata she mahau toina bawa shewa nahea ko dena mahai toa shewa nahai toya. Starting to release. And now we're coming into the feminine energy. And we see the feminine meeting at the shore. this beautiful golden rose tone, rose pink, golden. And this energy has the quality of liquid, like liquid gold that starts to pour and it starts to come closer to meet the masculine energy. And we're going to activate the spheres of light around the feminine. These are 3 white spheres, and we're going to start spinning them counterclockwise and starting to lift off and release all the burdens, all the pain, all the sorrow, suffering, lack of forgiveness, even lack of emotion, resistance to feelings. Releasing also through the back and through the back heart chakra. And we're going to release this wound of the feminine that she has been carrying, and I see it at the back of the neck. We're just going to remove this. This is like burdens, like guilt, and also the energy that is not for the divine feminine to carry no longer. All that is not the energy of the feminine, the sovereign, anything that is not supporting the sovereign being, the uniqueness of who you are, your higher path, the higher resolution. Very well, we can see that starting to melt away as we release. Releasing through the bones, through the shoulders and the shoulder blades, and also through the jaw and the ears. We're going to release any imprisonment, anywhere the feminine was kept prisoner, anywhere the feminine energy holds lingering memories of any kind of abuse, persecution, pain, even trauma, or saying suffering. Releasing this out, up and out, and also in relation to expression of who they are. Any fear, and this is for both feminine and masculine energies, any fear of expressing who you truly are, and of naming things into being. So this is the creational aspect. Any fear of the responsibility that comes with being the creator of life, of love. Releasing any fear of expression. And anything that you ever heard, where anyone or anything ever told you that perhaps you were not able to do this, or that you weren't strong enough to make it. All of these thoughts we're going to clear, cancel, delete, remove completely. And we're going to bring in all of the energies that you need right now in order to go forward in your journey in order to take the steps strongly and firmly, lovingly, knowing that you are guided, that you are protected and shielded, knowing that you are perfectly capable of protecting your innocence. You are perfectly capable of protecting your love. You are perfectly capable of protecting and guarding your divinity. You are perfectly capable of expressing your divinity in its entirety. And if you want, you can repeat after me. I am divine. I am divine. I am divine consciousness in form. I am divine creation. I am the creator. I am the one. I am the chosen one. I am one with all. I am one with love. I am one with infinity. And take a deep breath in. It's becoming stronger and shining brighter. You're filled with golden light, and you're vibrating and expanding and expanding and expanding all through the cosmos, all the way to infinity. You are the seed of creation. You are part of the divine alchemy. And divine alchemy runs through you, dear one. It is your birthright to manifest. It is your birthright to co-create. It is your birthright to love and be loved. And just seeing the vastness of the container, of the vessel that you are. Observing how in this expanded state of consciousness, you're capable of receiving all of the miracles of the universe. You're capable of receiving all the light that is able to flow through you. You're capable of receiving all the healing, all the support, all the nurturance that you need in this moment in time. So just allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to bask in all of the gifts and the power of divine consciousness, of your infinite expression of light. Allow the light that you are to permeate through all situations, places, things in your life, through all people, all countries, the whole world, all planets, all stars, all galaxies, all systems. The light unites everything. We are all connected through the light. We are all the infinite potential. So let the universe reflect back to you all of the loving qualities that you have ever brought to this world. Let it reflect all of the tenderness, all of the love that you are. Allow every person, every animal, every being, every situation to reflect to you the love and the light that you are. I am you and you are me. Any question, give it to God. Any pain, give it to God. Any fear, give it to God. Any anxiety, give it to God. You are free to empty yourself of all of these things that were heavy, that you were carrying. And allow yourself to receive grace, light, rest, nourishment, beauty, love, compassion, and divine understanding. Now, Keo Marie Namawa Te Koya Ronuro Shot Ori Bawa Ne. You're just clearing some of your fields, releasing, and also releasing any excess charge, any excess energy, releasing any blockages that come through the mind, old form patterns, old thought patterns, all programs, releasing out of the mind, any blockages out, dissolving into light. Very good. Into the silver light coming in through your crown. And we're going to activate the energy of the rainbow through witness of the feminine and masculine energies, the grandmother and the grandfather energies. And we're going to activate the seed of rainbow energy in your heart, at the center of your being. And you can see how the seed starts to shine all the colors of the rainbow through your body, through your mind, through all of your bodies and systems, all the way into infinity. Activating the codes, activating the wisdom, activating the parts of your DNA that need to be activated, the cells, everywhere and all around, in all dimensions, in all directions, throughout all layers of your being, for your highest good. And so it is. We're just going to seal everything in divine light, and allowing your fields to continue to release and to receive as needed through the coming days, the coming weeks, and the coming months. We thank you. We thank all the angelic beings, all of the beings of the light that were here present. We thank you for all your help and divine guidance, divine protection, divine wisdom. Thank you for your words, for your love and compassion. Thank you. And thank you, everyone, all souls who are here, who will be here, whether in the present or in the future. Thank you. May you be blessed, guided, and protected always. Thank you. So it is. Continuing to breathe in deeply, very gently and very lovingly, starting to come back, calling your consciousness back into your body, very gently, very slowly, breathing in all of the light, all of the peace, all of the transformation. And as you breathe out, you start to feel, to notice your body on the chair or on the floor, wherever you are. You start to feel your hands, your feet, and we can start to move the hands and the feet. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and take a deep breath in. And you can stretch yourself a little bit, stretch the body. If you want, you can walk around a little bit. Just let the energy move. And if you can, have a glass of water. That will help a lot with the integration of the energy. So, how is everybody feeling? Let me know. And take your time to come back. I'm just feeling like everyone got pretty relaxed, I think. It was a powerful healing. I hope this assists you, and especially during this month that we are closing out so many things. Hi, Melcy. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Hi, Reiki with Master. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Uli. Hi, Faisal. Salome. Thank you guys for being here. Okay. Hi, Cosmic Love Tarot. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, TP. Okay. So now that you guys are coming back, hope everyone's feeling okay, feeling good, feeling more relaxed. So we're going to go to a little bit of teaching for today. I don't want to do it, so I don't want to go that long, but I hope some of the messages that were coming through will be timely as well for you. So I was writing, I have been writing like crazy these last couple of days. I feel always in October, I don't know why. It's also, my birthday season, and it has always been very special to me, I guess, of course, since childhood. But I always have these very magical experiences during October. And here in Mexico, we have, of course, the Day of the Dead, which it's not in October, but it's the 2nd of November. And there's a reason why all these festivities were made during this time, right? So the veils become thinner, and there's an opportunity to, depending on where we're connecting, there's an opportunity to deepen our connection to the spirit realm, basically. And of course, you don't have to connect to anything, of the lower world. So you can connect to the higher worlds, to the higher frequencies, to your higher self, and use this time in quiet and in peace to perhaps receive more guidance and more intuition, and even journaling your dreams can be very helpful at this time. I know many of you have been dreaming a lot of things. I have been feeling through the collective. Also, a lot of divine feminines and divine masculines have been telling me about their dreams, of what is happening between the masculine and feminine energies, the changes. And I actually had a very specific dream regarding the masculine energy. And I felt like there was, it was 2 days ago, no, one day ago, the 24th, but the night of the 23rd to the 24th, I felt there was like this huge release of old timelines and old kind of like molds where we had been trapped in our masculine energy. And this is, of course, not just for the men or the masculine, it's also for the feminine, right? So I felt this huge release, and at the same time, this like advancement into becoming this whole being, into becoming whole beings and light beings and beings who are aware of our wholeness. And I think this is so important for where we're headed, in the world, and where we're headed as a collective. Because a being that can hold that wholeness within, that can regard himself or herself as integral, as sovereign, as free, that being will be able to do so many things, because it's like coming into the experience of not being bound by the past, by present circumstances, by the future. It's allowing ourselves to become more free every day of anything that holds us back, or of anything that is part of kind of like these false truths, right? Or these programs, or these things that we learned, or this, especially the lack of self-confidence and the lack of self-worth. It's reclaiming us, reclaiming our confidence, reclaiming, they're saying, our wholeheartedness, and to experience ourselves as beings who have a whole heart. Because no matter how much we have suffered in this lifetime or before, no matter where we have been, the light is here to become that whole being. The light is here to help us heal. And this, of course, doesn't mean that we're going to heal in, in 1 day or 2 days, or that we're going to heal miraculously in one healing, which sometimes, if everything is right, may occur. But that's not, the norm. We heal progressively, and healing takes time. And this is something that I know that many of us, when we are in the healing journey, we tend to get a little bit impatient, or we tend to say, oh my God, when is this going to end? Am I progressing? Am I going to ever heal this? And I know how it feels like, because of course I have been there too. I remember, especially with healing my physical body. The physical body is the most dense, right? So depending on what you have, and depending, of course, the source of the illness and what is happening in many different layers, but let's say that it's a little bit slower to heal normally. And I remember when I began my healing journey, I wanted to see results of my healing so fast. I was diving into healing, and of course I was always healing and treating others. And I would see a lot of results in others, and with my own body, it always seemed to take longer. And at the very beginning of my journey, I remember that I tend to judge that. And I was like, why am I healing, slower? Why is this taking longer? And what Spirit was showing me, or what God was showing me, was actually that I needed to find another perspective to healing, and to why I was experiencing this, and why I was experiencing sickness. And especially for a healer, we go through all different kinds of processes of what healing is, and many, or almost all healers that I know of, have come from very, very difficult experiences of healing themselves. And that's what actually made them become a healer, when they started to see the results in them. And of course, each path is very different, but that's a little bit how my path was. The more that I experienced healing in myself and in others, I really wanted to share it more and more and more broadly. But when I was judging the time and the time periods that, or in how it was occurring, that actually prevented me from um, enjoying and really embracing my whole journey. So when we're focused on the results of our journeys, when we're focused, for example, in the twin flame journey, when we're focused on a specific result, that takes all of the fun out of the journey, doesn't it? So the invitation is to always make sure that you are enjoying the journey, that even if it's painful, even if it's not comfortable, even if there are moments where you wish that you just were perfect, where you didn't have any of those things, because that's part of how our mind goes, where our mind goes, especially if we're experiencing pain in any realm. But when we can, take the fear out of experiencing that pain and take the fear out of being in that uncomfortable space, and we become really good at being uncomfortable, that's when change starts to happen so much quicker. Because it's like just surrendering. It's that part of us that, sometimes through the mind we know, yes, it's okay to surrender. Oh, yes, I should probably surrender to this. But really to truly surrender to that which is in this moment, to really surrender your mind, your thoughts about something, your ideas about something, and to just let the divine come in and take care of it, like we just did in the meditation. That's something that we don't often do, right? Or sometimes we forget, or sometimes we focus on all the other things, or we focus on healing, 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 or working on this, working on that. And we forget that integrating our experience is just as much a part of healing than the actual healing that takes place. The integration of healing is so important. That's why we need to That's why our journeys and the way we heal are progressive. If we were to heal everything in 1 second, we would be blasted with energy and our bodies wouldn't be able to hold perhaps all of that energy that would be required to do that. And it would be like getting to the finish line without all the knowledge and all of the things, the ups and downs that we are actually meant to go through and that we're meant to learn. Because no matter what layer of your journey, all of it, the good, the bad, even those moments where you are perhaps in your home and you're just by yourself and you're like, what am I doing here? Or who am I? Even those moments of reflection, of innocent reflection, all moments are precisely designed for you and by you. So when we learn to accept this and to embrace this in our lives, when we go even beyond accepting it, of course, accepting it is the first step. But when we actually go into embracing all of it, we pull this completely different energy and we become the ones who are having an adventure here. Even through the pain, even through the ups and downs, we are the ones who are having an adventure and we know it. And that's far, far different than when we're actually viewing ourselves as someone that life happens to or circumstances happen to. Because in reality, we are the creators. So we are the architects. We are the ones who are creating our lives. Because we know that everything is happening just as it is meant to be. As perfect or imperfect as it may seem to us, it is just the way it is meant to be. And later on, we see why things had to go that way. And even in our bodies, in our physical bodies are so intelligent. They are also beings of divine light. They are also here doing their own processes, living their own experiences, going through what they want to go through and they need to go through. They are these beautiful elemental spirits that are with us, guiding us in this 3D realm. They are our vehicle. They are like, like in the movie Avatar, that the dragon thingy that they ride up on. That's our physical body here. So they too are going through many changes. They too have this mission to adjust, to adapt, to experience. And we of what we're able to experience in this world. And it actually makes sense, doesn't it? So anytime that you start feeling like impatient or looking forward or looking into the future or projecting your energy into somewhere else, instead of going away from yourself and from your experience now, try to go and to run the opposite way. Try to come into your experience and to be so present that it just shows you its beauty. The more we focus our energy in something, it will start to morph and it will start to show us who we are. It will start to reflect our light too. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a person, if it's a stranger, if it's a painting, if it's something. If we take enough time and we direct our energy and we are in the presence of that and we are witnessing something with the totality of our being, we are asking that thing, that being, to show us the divinity that they hold or that it holds. And we're asking them to show us the reflection of the light that we hold. Okay. So I encourage you guys to try this and see what you find. See what you find in those moments and surrender completely to that present moment, just like you did when you were a child, just like you did when you surrendered to playing, just like you did when you created worlds out of, buckets of sand, things like that. Because that's what we are able to experience. The child knows that the potential that is in this world, in this 3D, in this apparently very fixed place, or very dense place, that doesn't mean that we are disconnected from all of the other dimensions. That doesn't mean that we're disconnected from beyond the veil. And that's what, an illumined person is, or someone who is, enlightened. It just means that they're aware of the light that shines through everything, and they're able to see that light in everything, and they're able to be that light. And they're not feeling unworthy. They're not feeling like, oh, but because I'm here in this 3D world and, I own a computer and I have things to do and bills to pay, I am not worthy. Well, no. We are never separated. Our infinity is never separated from our individuality. That is just the illusion. That is just all of us connected here. And as I say that, I think I if we take that moment to feel all of us who are connected here right now, we are connected through infinity. We are connected through light, also through the internet. But energetically, we are all connected. We are together in the same space, gathering. This is a soul gathering. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you are doing. We are all connected here in the name of the light. So know your light. Know who you are. Carry that light. Yes, Bobby. Be that light. Shine that light. Own it. Everyone here, please own it. And ask the light to take you to your highest place, to your highest expression, to becoming the highest version of you. The one that is unafraid, the one that is brave, that is, joyful, that is loving, that enjoys life. Carry yourself there and allow yourself to remain there, no matter what happens. And as time goes by and we practice this, it becomes easier to stay there, to hold that frequency. And then when we have been in that frequency for a certain amount of time, we're able to go even higher and higher and higher. So truly in the journey, we're always progressing, we're always advancing, no matter how slow it seems that we're going, or no matter how many times it seems like we're going backwards. Please don't be discouraged if this is the case. I have many patients who, sometimes get discouraged because they were, doing a certain thing or meditating, in a certain amount of hours or things, and then something happens and they go back into the old ways or stop meditating or go into other kinds of behaviors. And I can't tell you how many times I have to say that this is completely normal. And that the more we learn to not judge ourselves for these things, the more that we learn to hold compassion and give ourselves even more love when we quote unquote fall or when we go backwards. That just allows us to actually get up faster and go forward again with more joy, with more love, and with more confidence that even if we fall, we are there to catch ourselves. There is no guilt. There is no shame. Okay. Okay, darling. So I think this was the message for today. I know we have been 1 hour. I don't want to go so long, but I just want to tell you a couple of announcements just so you know what is going on. I know that I don't advertise a lot. I know some of you have written to me. I will promise I'm working on it, and I'll try to give more time and heads up for when the events are coming. So we continuing with the subject of healing the wounds of the heart, because it has been a very important topic now in October. You have heard me talk about this, but we're still in the midst, we're still in the clearing of a lot of things from the past cycles, especially in relationship. So we are going to do the next full moon healing on the 31st, which is going to be pretty epic. And we are going to be using this powerful gateway and the energy of the moon to heal these wounds. So we're going to do a lot of releasing, and we're going to focus on forgiveness and, really releasing where we are perhaps holding any kind of resentment to past partners, to love itself, to God Himself, to the divine energy. Because sometimes, even if it's unconscious, sometimes we kind of blame the divine or blame a part of us for things that happen. And even if it's a very small part, even if it's just in the subconscious mind, sometimes these resistance, because I see it as resistance in the body, resistance to let go, resistance to let love float and, just unblock everything that was there, and to really have that clean and clear slate. When we have resistance in our heart and we're still holding on to wounds, or we're holding on to things that happened, we create resistance for love itself to come through in our lives, or we manifest sometimes these experiences where we manifest partners or people who have the same wound, and then we go through the whole thing again. And I know you guys know what I mean. And this is very good. This is part of our ascension. This is part of how we heal and how we reflect. But now, coming into this new cycle that we're going to begin the 21st of December, I think that from now until then, it's a wonderful time to really do the inner work, to do the inner healing work. If there are wounds showing up from your inner child, from the past, and especially from past relationships, if you're dreaming about your ex-partners, ex-boyfriends, girlfriends, if there are unresolved issues, no matter how far away in time, even if the relationship was 20 years ago, it doesn't matter. For the energetic body and for our consciousness, time and space doesn't exist. So if there's anything lingering there, now is a great time to go in there and really sweep sweep that clean and heal, and alchemize. So we're going to use the energy of the full moon to alchemize these wounds and to bring in more of what we do want to manifest now, and more of our own experience of who we are becoming now. So this is an invitation for everyone who wants to join us then. It will be a donation event. You can donate. It's going to be $20, and you can join us for that. And if you want to also get the first full moon, which was on the 1st of October, you can also receive the recording for that, which was also Healing the Wounds of the Heart. It was the part 1. Okay, so that's the 31st. And then we also have the self-love journey, the journey into the God, Goddess. And we're going to start module 3 in November. So now is the time to sign up for that if you are wanting to take advantage of this offer, the special offer that I have for all the modules, or the special offer for one module. And you can sign up for that on my website. And this is going to be, for those of you who don't know, I know many of you have heard me say this, but for those of you who don't know, it's going to be a 2-week a program where we do kind of like this. We get together every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I give a live teaching and healing, and you have guided meditations to accompany in your journey and guided love practices for you to practice to love yourself, to heal yourself. And there are many magical spiritual tools that I share with you there, which are basically the tools that I have used in my journey, in my healing journey. And these are not just to heal, spiritual things or emotional things. We also heal the relationship to ourselves, to our physical bodies, to how we embrace ourselves in the world, and we learn practical tools to support ourselves more, to grow and to really manifest and to be where we want to be. So if you guys want to join me there, you are very, very welcome to do so too. And I think that's it. Yes, and also you can follow me on Instagram. I have been very inspired to do these short videos there because it's a little bit easier and faster to upload. So I will be posting some of these voice transmissions there every day. So if you want to receive this, you can join me there. And just before we close, does anyone have any questions? How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? And does anyone have any question for me? Or do you feel you guys are good? And if you listen to this later, you can always ask me questions in the comments or in the community page or through Instagram. I love to hear your questions and your comments, and to be able to respond to those in videos and other materials that I'm putting out there for you guys. Okay, so I'm just checking the chat box here. Okay, so I think there are no questions. Oh, you're so welcome, Tiffany. Oh, it was such an honor to connect with you. I can't wait to do this self-love journey, because that's where we connect a lot and we can talk, and I get to see you and you get to see me, and it's just a very beautiful way to commune and to hold the light together and to assist each other during our healing journeys. So I think I will leave you with that, guys. I send you so many blessings and so much love. And I will be, coming on here more because I'm very guided. I have been writing like crazy, so I'll just take a little while to sort out all the content. But I will be posting more here and also on Instagram. Okay. I hope everything serves you. I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful night. And I send you many kisses and blessings. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, dear Reiki Master. Yes, I'll make sure to rest. You too. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you all who are here until the end. Thank you so much, guys. And take care, and many blessings to all who will come later and listen to this later. Be safe. Bye-bye.